put that down.
Oh, let's do this. You look that way, I'll look that way. Okay. And when I touch this, you move. You ready? Okay. Oh, you looked at me? Oh, okay.
I looked at you.
Oh, okay. Let's try that again.
Okay.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera. You ready?
Okay. Hi. I'm
Benjamin Taylor.
And I'm Jaleel Jeffries.
And we've watched a lot of movies this year.
Yes, we did.
I've watched more movies than he has.
Yes, he has.
Typical.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so we're going to talk about our least favorite movies of the year, 2023.
Yes, 2023.
And what a great year we chose to do this video.
And a bad year.
Yeah, this is the bad one. This is one where we talk about bad movies.
Yes.
2023 has been a catalyst for change in the film industry. Things will be completely different moving forward, but that's not the video. We're not talking about the changes. Hollywood strikes, yada yada yada.
That's not this video.
If you want to see a video like that, maybe I'll do that. But that's not this video. We're here to talk about crappy movies.
The hierarchy of power is about to change.
Roll the intro.
So, if we did not make it to your personal favorite or your personal worst, don't be mad.
Don't be mad.
It's not that serious.
We didn't watch the Marvels.
We did not.
He didn't watch a lot of the ones I'm going to share today.
I did not.
But they're bad movies. Why would he?
Yeah, exactly. I don't have time to be wasted. I have important things to do.
Like?
Existing. Duh.
Okay, Jaleel, before I share with you some films and free knowledge I've written right here, why don't you tell me what your least favorite film has been of the year?
Well, out of the 10 total movies I've seen this year, I'd say FNAF. You know, not because it's bad, but because I've only seen 10 movies. If I seen more, it may have been in the middle range, but I didn't. So you get what you get.
Sorry, FNAF movie lovers, you're wrong.
Too bad.
Let him tell you why.
Well, you know, there's a lot of things in this movie, right, that are like, not good. Like Josh Hutcherson. I forgot where I was going. Oh, he slept for a lot of the movie. And I guess on my first watch, I kind of just accepted that. But I watched it 2 more times, and I'm like, he actually did sleep through this entire movie.
Mm-hmm.
And that's interesting to me, because I personally don't like a movie filled with flashbacks. And that's kind of what it feels like, but not really. Actually it is, because he's constantly dreaming about his past. So technically they made a flashback movie through dream sequencing, which is a weird loophole that they thought they could get away with, and they didn't. I seen it. I see through your lies, Blumhouse.
Also, the Balloon Boy thing's stupid. I didn't like Balloon Boy. That was stupid. Are you telling me people are scared of a little 3-inch McDonald's figurine? Look at it. It's Balloon Boy. That thing's not scary. Maybe it's a tiny bit uncanny, but if I see a little toy behind me on the shelf, I'm not going to go, ah! You know, it's only a jump scare in the film because they close in on it. You know, it's a close-up. But to everybody else, it's just a little toy on the shelf.
It's just kind of there.
It's cheap, Blumhouse. There's not a single jump scare. That's like the game. There's no like animatronic leaping at you. And I understand it's like a Jim Henson puppet or whatever. Maybe it's a little bit difficult to make a puppet jump at somebody. But I mean, come on.
Get creative, guys.
Get creative. Use CG maybe a little bit.
You know, I can't say that I agree per se, but I will say that you guys, a lot of you guys, do Elf on a Shelf for your children, and you tell me Balloon Boy is scary. Come on. Let's be realistic here.
Blumhouse, John Blumhouse.
Is that his name?
Something like that.
John Blumhouse?
It is a guy. I forgot his name. Bloomberg?
I don't know.
I think that's a mayor.
The mayor made the movie studio?
Something like that. Also, she throws away that dude's pills, which is a bit weird.
That is weird. That was prescribed to him by a doctor, I would presume.
Yeah, cheap Jennifer Lawrence wasn't great. I forgot her name. She looks a lot like Jennifer Lawrence.
That is true.
She was.
I remember seeing the trailer for the movie and thinking
that was Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah, I was like,
oh, Hunger Games.
I was like, huh?
Oh, nice.
Isn't he also? He's in Hunger Games too,
yeah,
right?
he is. Yeah.
To be fair, I haven't watched the Hunger Games, but I did hear that most recent movie was pretty good. Have you?
No, I haven't seen that either. That's another film.
Well, didn't see that.
Sorry, I didn't see John Wick Chapter 4 either. I've heard that's good. Good things about that.
I thought it didn't come out till like next year.
Oh no, that came out. John Wick Chapter 5 is probably on the way. I haven't seen any of the films, so
I've seen the first and the third one, and I've seen the second one too, but like I don't remember it as well as the first. I don't remember the third one that well either. I really only remember the first.
I don't know. Fortnite guy. He's in Fortnite. I like his suit.
He does have a nice suit.
The new Mission Impossible came out this year. I didn't watch it. I've heard Joe Biden likes it. Good for him. He didn't watch it.
I have seen a lot of the behind the scenes stuff though for the Tom Cruise movie about him doing the most dangerous paragliding or whatever, which is pretty cool. But was that necessary? I mean, maybe it's like one of the bigger film franchises outside of MCU, so maybe.
Yeah, good for Tom Cruise. Good for Joe Biden.
You remember when
Shout out Joe Biden.
Okay, shout out Joe. Shout out my nigga Joe. I guess, bro. But anyway, do you remember when they were trying to make like the Mummy verse or whatever?
Oh yeah, the Dark Universe. Yeah, right.
Like what?
Yeah, I think
they were gonna make a whole franchise with Tom Cruise at the peak of his career. They weren't gonna make any money at all.
You know, if you want, here's a tip, a little Benjamin Taylor tip. If you want to make a franchise, why don't you start with a good movie? That would help, maybe.
That would. Iron Man was pretty good.
Iron Man was good. If Iron Man was a bad movie, maybe the MCU wouldn't have happened.
It would not have.
Tom Cruise.
Well, thank God Tom Cruise wasn't Iron Man because he was supposed to be.
All right, let's talk about some bad movies that came out this year. First up, I have for you Diary of a Wimpy Kid Cabin Fever. It's an animated Disney movie. It's on Disney Plus.
Is it like a reboot theme?
Yeah, it's a reboot. Yeah, it's just annoying. It's ugly. Have you seen it?
I have not.
The animation is abysmal.
I've seen the trailers, and I'm like, you know, at least it's not the same as like everything else. But like, I'm not all that interested.
It's a fun idea.
Yeah.
Right? Like to make every Diary of a Wimpy Kid book, but an animated movie.
Right.
That's a cool idea.
Yeah.
It's just the art style it's not good. It should maybe make it 2D. I don't know. It looks very cheap. It's all like round.
I would say it does. It does look. Like
There's another movie on this list that has a Disney Junior feel. Yeah. Stop me if you know it.
Comment below or to the side.
The whole film though, it's depressing when you compare it to the originals. You know what I mean? Like every time a character does anything, says anything, I just think, man, that was a bad casting choice.
Oh, okay.
We've been spoiled. The cast was so good. Greg Heffley withstanding maybe. In the originals, that you just can't top Roderick.
I was gonna say he was a very unlikable character. So I think
Greg Heffley, it's just a character.
Yeah, it's just
a child actor too. But Roderick, man, you can't top Roderick. You can't top the dad. Susan, I mean, she's great in the originals. This one does fine, I guess, compared to the other cast. She's doing a good job.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Manny, whatever. It's a baby.
Yeah.
So also, Manny is so annoying in this movie. If you know the movie, you know what I'm talking about. So Cabin Fever. Have you read the book?
I have read the book. It's
You know,
been a minute, but like, if you could jar my memory a little bit.
I mean, it's just like it's a snow day, right? They get stuck in the house for like a week.
Okay.
In this movie, I don't remember if this happened in the book or not. It's been forever. Like, but in the movie, Manny steals all of the family's rations. He takes all the food. I don't know why. He's just evil. And when they find out that Manny did it, they don't do anything about it. They're like, Manny.
Storm alone? Did you guys hear music? I've got the power! Manny.
So that's where all the supplies went.
Mine.
Respect.
I've got the power!
What are they gonna do?
Manny's evil. He's evil. He's intelligent and he's evil.
I don't know what it is about media making children evil.
That is a trope I hate. I hate smart children. That is such an annoying trope.
To fill out these forms? What?
Also, in violation of the Grooming Code, on page 48, Article 5, subsection B, you have a bit of a mustache.
And then we can study and explore the entire quantum realm. Never even have to go.
Your daughter built a subatomic Hubble telescope in a basement.
Like,
I mean, it can be a thing, but like, it shouldn't be as frequent as it is, I feel.
I agree. You know,
it makes sense for certain children to be smart. Not Manny, because he is in the same household as Greg Heffley. And, I mean, Roderick kinda smart. Greg kinda stupid. I guess Manny can have a bit of smarts, but he hasn't had enough experience in life to be that smart. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Still though, I'll end it with this. Not the worst animated Disney movie to come out of their 100th anniversary.
Okay.
Weird to think about too, that this movie came out for their 100th anniversary.
That is strange. That is strange.
Okay. Alright, Disney's Wish. Have you seen that?
I have not.
Has your little sister seen it?
No. She has like the star toy or whatever, but like she hasn't seen it.
Oh, I have a fun fact about the star. I'll share it with you later.
Oh, okay.
Continue though.
Oh, but like I don't know, she doesn't really sit down for movies a lot. She's one of those product childs, you know, like she watches like what's it called? YouTube. Whoa, I turned 50 there. She watches YouTube.
YouTube Kids?
Yeah. And like she watches like all the toys and stuff basically. She did watch the Barbie movie. She did watch the Mario movie.
Oh yeah? She liked those?
She did. She asked me the weekend cause she went to go see it with her dad. And it was like the week after we went to go see it.
Yeah.
So she had came back and was like, brother, have you watched the Mario movie? And I was like, yeah, I watched it. And she was like, oh, do you think there'll be a second one? I'm like, yeah. She's like,
definitely.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. And she was like, oh, Yoshi was in it. Did you see Yoshi? And I'm like, yeah, I seen him. I seen him with all his friends. She was like, oh, I seen the pink one, and I really like the pink one. And I was like, well,
the pink one.
The pink one was just kind of there.
Peach?
No, the pink Yoshi.
Oh, okay.
Hoshi? I don't know. Whatever the pink Yoshi name is.
I see. You know who's gonna voice Yoshi in the sequel, right?
Who?
Aquafina.
Bro, come on, be for real.
I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
It's not true.
My bad, Aquafina. My bad.
All right.
No,
is she on this list? No, she's not on this list. So I don't think so.
Speaking of Aquafina, stop being in movies. Like, take a break. Take a year off, please.
Start being in good movies. Stop being in kids' movies.
You are in a lot of kids'
She's
movies.
good in like more adult comedies. Like she was good in Quiz Lady that came out this year. I liked it. She's a good straight man. She is so annoying as an animated sidekick. Like, oh my gosh.
That's valid.
Raya and the Last Dragon. The Little Mermaid live action remake. I didn't put this one on here. We might come back to that. I don't know.
Okay.
If we feel like it. Yeah, she's a song in that movie, The Scuttle Rap. Have you heard that?
No, I have not.
Hold on, let me play that for you.
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to me?
Yeah, she's not good in. There's this new movie, Migration. She's a bird in that as well.
Oh, I've heard. Isn't Mr. Beast in that movie? That's the only thing I really heard
Mr.
about.
Beast is in a lot of movies.
He is. That is very strange.
As
actually.
cameos, animated movies.
Shout
He was
out
in
Mr. Beast.
the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. He was in Under the Dock or something. I'll
What is that?
put it on screen. Hey, Mr. Beast.
Right here.
There's Mr. Beast.
It is. Shout out Mr. Beast.
Shout out.
If you see this video,
Hey, shout out Carl Jacobs. I feel bad for you, man. Nobody buys your gummies at Walmart.
oh darn. Sorry, Carl. My teeth are getting progressively bad, so I can't kind of chew.
I don't think I'd like him anyways.
Oh, I mean, maybe not. Maybe not.
Remember the swamp? Remember my song in the swamp when I was like, well, ever since the what's his name, the guy with that.
How long is this?
When I dropped that scat
2 minutes.
Okay, now how do about it? From the women who wash all the clothes to the hunter who arrows the bows, the chatter.
I feel bad for the dads in the world who their like daughters like playing the scuttlebutt rap or whatever.
Yeah, I would disown that child immediately because who's gonna listen to that the whole car ride? I'd much rather listen to Maui. Yes, I would.
Obviously, her direction was like, "Wah!" Like, you know, like sing like scuttlebutt.
Yeah,
but
it
you know,
was-
it's like. It's
I
not fun
guess
to
I
listen
get
to.
the inspiration, but like, stop.
Oh, you know who wrote that, by the way?
Who?
Lin-Manuel Miranda.
I hear about him a lot, and I hear how good he is because of La La Land, but he keeps getting attached to all these bad things.
Wait,
And
La La Land?
Was it in La La Land?
No!
What was it?
He was Hamilton. He's the
Hamilton.
guy.
Whoa, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad, Lynn. But yeah, I hear
Oh, and Encanto.
that's what it is. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
What did I say?
You said La La Land.
That's not what I meant.
No.
Who did La La Land?
It's the director who did Babylon. I don't know who did the music. I forgot.
So you definitely don't know his name.
Hey, put him on screen. Put him on screen.
He is here.
Look at that handsome devil.
Yes, yes. Anyway, I hear his name a lot, but like I don't get the hype for real.
I like him. I mean, Encanto's music is really good. Hamilton's
It is
good.
actually. Yeah.
I don't really care for the Little Mermaid music.
Yeah.
It's a lot of it's.
I've never been a fan of the Little Mermaid. There's not like a lot of original princesses that I really just like.
They've already adapted all the big Disney movies.
Yeah.
So like the live action ones, there's one we'll get to in a minute. That's worse, I think, than the Little Mermaid. But anyways, we're supposed to be talking about Wish.
Yes, we are. My
Wish,
apologies.
abysmally boring and has that AI generated feel, which, by the way, Bob Iger is fighting tooth and claw, whatever, to get AI into the film industry. Oh my gosh. I hate Bob Iger, man.
Bob, why?
Yeah, virtue signaling there. Bob Iger, ooh, boy, what?
We're declaring war against you, Bob.
That's right.
You better hide.
It's us, me, and Jaleel, and
These movies, all the actors, we're all coming after you, Bob. We are.
that's right. All right. Okay. Also, I gotta say, the art style, just like the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie, sort of has that Disney Junior vibe to it.
Okay.
I'm sure you've seen it. Some people like it. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I watched this a week ago, and I can hardly remember the events of the film. It's
is
very
valid.
It's a baby's movie, essentially. Okay. Like, when did Disney start making baby movies? They're supposed to be family movies, something the dad and the mom can watch with their kid, you know?
Yes, yes.
Leave that to Illumination, for crying out loud. Also, the goat character should die. He's voiced by Alan Tudyk. He's literally doing the same voice he does for Clayface in the Harley Quinn animated show. Which is, I don't know, just fun little connection there.
Hey, ladies! Your wings can't fly, but your voices can! Why, Lord? Why take him when you could have me instead? I am a perfectly delicious substitute.
Okay, a little trivia, or a little fact for you. Original concepts for the film had a romance between Asha and a humanoid version of the Wishing Star. But Disney doesn't really do romance stories anymore.
Alright.
But, you know, that would have been cool, I guess.
I mean, Maybe not. I don't feel like we need like a shoehorned in love story.
It's gotta be fleshed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Tangled was great.
Tangled is great.
I felt that.
Like from the
good.
jump, they definitely had a connection.
I know, yeah.
Nothing like a good frying pan to the head, I tell you what.
Oh my gosh. I was obsessed when I was a little boy. I watched it all the time. That and Romeo and Juliet.
Man, that
great movies.
Good movie, good
and Cars.
scene.
There's Cars as well.
They're gonna eventually
at the museum as well.
They're gonna eventually get to the point where they're adapting those movies, the Tangled, the Frozens,
live action Cars.
There are
no faces. They're just cars.
You
think they just honk at each other?
Nah, please no. Please don't do that.
Happy 100th anniversary, Disney.
You don't deserve it. You were better when you were in your infantry.
Infantry?
Yes. Back with Toy Story in them.
Infancy, you mean? Wait, Toy Story came out in the 90s.
Yeah. Back in this infancy.
I wouldn't say that's its infancy. I'd say it's like retirement age at that point. Probably like what? 30 years ago, so like 70. That's how old Disney would have been. Anyways, sidetracked. Choose Love. Are you familiar?
Choose Love?
Choose Love, not shoes.
Oh, my bad.
Choose Love.
No, I am not.
It has the actress from Austin and Ally. I know you're familiar with that.
Lauren Moreno?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. She's in it. Okay. This came from Netflix. It was a choose your own adventure rom-com. It's not very funny. I think they forgot to make it funny.
That seems to be the case here. I think, is it like one of those movies where it's like it feels like it's trying to be for everybody?
No.
Then is it very niche?
I don't know. Maybe I would say millennial core. I think millennials would watch it and get a kick out of it.
Okay.
Also, I don't know. I'm not the target audience, I guess. I like the idea. I actually love rom-coms.
Yeah.
But
well, those.
It's annoying. You only get 3 choices for her to go with. The first one is her boring boyfriend that she's already dating. And then you get another choice to leave him and date this like hippie dude who's the most boring person in the world. He's like, it's a lot of virtue signaling. Like he's doing charities and helping children and doing tree stuff, and it's like, brother, come on.
Be a bad guy for once.
Like, it's like a Hallmark, sort of stereotype.
No.
But just okay, cool. And then the third one is like an idiot, like British rock star.
So basically, you don't have any good choices. Is what you're saying.
Although people love the rock star guy. He's played by some dude from Victorious. I didn't watch Victorious.
Which guy?
The dude with the long hair, I think. That guy.
Is it Beck? Obviously, I know their names.
The dude who was like, I'm punk.
Yeah, I would have to see a picture of him. Let me see.
I'm punk. I'm cool.
Let me see, actually. What's it called?
Choose Love.
Choose Love.
So, obviously, I didn't see every clip in Choose Love. I chose Paul, by the way.
That is Beck. That is him, right?
That is Beck?
Him, right?
Yeah,
that's
guy,
Beck.
that guy.
That's Beck.
That's Beck.
This is Beck.
There's a musician named Beck. I like him a lot.
Oh.
Man, we have like ADHD brain. We're getting on so many side tracks and side. Okay. Anyways, Choose Love. Yeah, I chose the boring dude. I don't care. I wasn't gonna make her cheat on Paul. Poor Paul.
Shout out Paul.
I don't know. It's a fun idea. I just like to see it executed better. Also, it was abysmal doing that by myself. It was so boring. Like, I'm sure if you're doing it with like your partner, it's probably fun. But
yeah, you get to talk about it and go back and forth about it.
Hey, guys' night out. Let's play Choose Love.
No.
Right, next one, Spy Kids 4 Armageddon. Are you familiar?
I'd heard about it, but I definitely didn't watch it. I wasn't a Spy Kids kid. I didn't really like Spy Kids. The thumbs were kind of freaky.
It scared me as a kid too.
Yeah.
Like when his parents turned into those drawings.
Yeah. Nah, I'm good. But the mom, though, I don't know her name. She is bad. Oh my god. Shout out her.
Oh yeah?
She was like one of those early people that I was like, I might like older women. Yeah. She was one of those guys.
You know, I think for me, the thumb guys, I had that moment where I was like, I think I might be into thumbs.
Peace.
Yeah, but Spy Kids 4 was not good. I think the first 3 are a little bit better. I mean, the first 3 are way better. They're definitely more imaginative. Sure, there's that bias that I grew up on those 3. And, maybe kids nowadays will get a kick out of this new one, but...
We're not kids of today, so...
I don't know.
Kids of today, make your own YouTube channel, Instagram channel, whatever.
Just watch our stuff. Our stuff is good.
100% better. Just go back and watch those early 2000s, early whatever videos.
Stupid kids. You know what? They should have made Spy Kids 4 like a 30-second long YouTube short.
That would have been way better, actually.
Kids would really connect with that, I
think. They would.
They probably wouldn't realize they're connecting with it, though. Anyways, I hate to grill on that movie too much because it's a kids movie, obviously. It is funny that this is Zachary Levi's second critical failure this year.
This year, that's crazy, Zach.
Shazam 2 was way worse in terms of, hurt feelings than this one because it's just a kids movie.
All right.
Anyways, poor Zachary Levi. Let's move on. Okay, so I lumped these 3 films together because my feelings are all very similar. The Nun 2, Pet Semetary Bloodlines, and Exorcist Believer. Have you seen any of these?
Nope.
They're all pretty bad. And
didn't the Blumhouse do the Exorcist movie?
Universal did. Blumhouse.
I'm gonna say I know Blumhouse is like under Universal. I think I'm not sure. They maybe did.
They might have. Yeah. There's a lot. I have a lot of information about that movie. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
But yeah, I've watched a lot of bad movies this year, and I found my least favorite kind of bad movie is a bad horror movie.
Oh yeah.
It's so annoying because it's pandering. It's so slow, and I'm not easily scared. I'm a big boy. I don't get scared by movies. I know that shit is fake. You can't fool me. But also, demons. I hate that trope in horror.
Yeah.
I do not care. I feel like those movies might work for you. Pet Sematary, that's not a demon thing. I don't think it. Anyways, those movies might work for you if you're like really scared of demons. But like, I just don't care, man. Like,
not really my cup of tea. I wanna
like just mentioning a demon that like. Okay.
It's like, okay, show me what he can do in the real world. Show me like something in the real world that's what's scary to me. Is like something that could happen to me, basically. Like if I can see myself going through that thing, then that's when it's become scary. Because it's like what's the movie? Paranormal Activities, where it's like the found footage type of thing.
I haven't seen that.
Oh well, if you've seen Paranormal Activities, then it's like video. It's like found footage type of thing.
Right.
But it is with like possession and demons and whatnot. But it's scarier because
it's framed like realistically.
Exactly. It's like in the people's house or whatever. So it's like it has a little bit more validity to it, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a time in my life where I was scared of demon stuff and possession.
Yeah.
Like when you're a kid, that stuff's really scary.
Chucky is technically like a demon possession. No, that's not
Chucky's
demon. It's
fun,
a person.
though. Chucky's
I
like
fun.
Chucky because it's fun. I want more fun horror movies. All 3 of those movies were dreadful to watch and sit through.
That's what I'm saying. If it's not going to be scary, at least make it funny.
Throw some jokes in there, like real. No, I take that back.
Don't throw in a lot. No,
because it'll be like a Marvel thing.
Exactly.
Like Joss Whedonification, where like it's constant. No, I don't want quips in my Exorcist movies.
I don't.
Just don't touch the Exorcist franchise or Pet Sematary. Those movies do not work.
I think
Conjuring. There's a lot of Conjuring. I don't know.
There's like a lot of like branching and whatnot. There's like The Nun. Isn't there 2 movies of The Nun? Like
this is a sequel that came out this year, Nun 2.
Okay,
and then there's The Nun, and then every other Conjuring movie.
And then there's Annabelle. Then there's
Annabelle. I think
I'm finna say one of them were supposed to get in the movie. Like I don't remember which one it was though. It was one of them that was I heard about that was getting a movie.
Yeah.
And basically branching out the Conjuring universe more because I want to say it's at least one of the top 5 like biggest grossing franchises outside.
It's big. It's big. Yeah, I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
So I have some facts for you. Exorcist Believer comes from the director of those awful modern Halloween movies, which we saw.
Like what?
The trilogy. You know, the Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, okay, okay.
It comes from him. Those are not good.
I think they should just start getting better directors, better writers.
Just don't let him touch franchises. That guy also made. Yeah, exactly. He made Pineapple Express and Your Highness.
Bro.
You know those movies?
I like Pineapple Express. That's with Seth Rogen, is it not?
Yeah.
Yeah, and James Franco, right?
But like, don't
I like
get
that movie.
It's good, but it's not like The Exorcist good. He should stick to Pineapple Express, man.
Yeah.
Make more movies like that. David Gordon Green.
Make Pineapple Express into a horror movie. I think that would be interesting, actually.
Yeah, put a clip of Pineapple Express and then put horror music over it.
Mm.
There you go, David Gordon Green. We did it for you.
Exactly.
That's right. And he plans to make a trilogy, an Exorcist trilogy, like his Halloween movies.
I did hear about that.
Universal spent $400 million just to use The Exorcist.
Just for it to
to license it.
Just not to not get all of that back. They did get it
back. They didn't. Spoiler alert. But this is a one-time thing. They also, by contract, they have to make a trilogy out of this movie, which didn't do so well. William Friedkin, my bad. The director of the original Exorcist. Have you seen it, by the way?
Nope.
Oh, it's a good movie.
No, that's which one is that? The one where the girl like pops up and like throw up green stuff? Yeah. Oh yeah, yes I have. Yes, I've watched that one.
Yeah, it's good. William Friedkin directed it. He passed away this year. On his passing, writer and film critic Ed Whitfield posted this on Twitter. William Friedkin once said to me, "Ed, the guy who made those new Halloween sequels is about to make one to my movie, The Exorcist. That's right, my signature film is about to be extended by the man who made Pineapple Express. I don't want to be around when that happens, but if there's a spirit world and I can come back, I plan to possess David Gordon Green and make his life a living hell." Friedkin.
That is valid.
He said that, and Friedkin actually died 2 months before the movie released.
W manifestation.
He passed away before he could see the awful movie. Yeah, it was not good, and he was not happy about it being made. If you want more Exorcist, just watch The Pope's Exorcist, which also came out this year. It's not great, but it's better.
That's with Russell Crowe, right?
Yeah, he's doing his accent from Thor. Love and Thunder.
No. Well, I mean, hey, I guess Russell, do your thing. I like a lot of your movies.
He's about to be in the next Gladiator. Gladiator.
Was he? He was in the first one, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the main character. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say that.
Yeah. He's gonna be in the sequel.
No, the way you said it made me think he wasn't in the movie.
I see. Alright, The Nun 2, I think is just boring and contrived. The least bad of these three, but I enjoyed none of it.
Oh, darn. Well, I didn't watch them because it's not that I don't like horror movies. It's just that they're not as fun as they used to be. Because I used to get scared of like Freddy Krueger. I didn't want to go to sleep after watching Freddy Krueger, even though I watched it at midnight and had to go to school in the morning. I didn't want to go to sleep. I'd rather just suffer through the day with no sleep than to get killed. But then he has to terrify people that daydream in school. So it's like I don't have any choice now. That's what makes him scary.
But it's a movie, and you know that now.
Exactly. So I mean, hey,
they need the U.S. government, make Freddy Krueger a real thing and a real problem.
Okay.
That might make it more enjoyable. Or, you know what? They should make horror movies about things that can actually happen in real life. Like cancer. That'd be
into a horror movie?
Into a horror movie, yeah.
I think the cancer patients wouldn't like that because I think they would make it a way into making it a bad thing. They'd be like, "Oh, so you think cancer is horrific?"
Yeah, cancer's pretty serious.
And it's like
maybe like
I wouldn't mind watching that movie though. Honestly, I'd be like, okay, sure.
I'd be like, whoa!
What if the cancer was a person and then
cancer jump scare? It's like,
you now have cancer. Oh.
Yeah, cancer's pretty scary. I think that would work.
Yeah. Not sure how you would attack it in a movie.
Oh, you know what? herpes or crabs. Crabs.
Why
Make a horror movie
why
about
diseases?
crabs.
Why diseases though?
Well, because that's what scares me.
It is. I mean, it is scary, right?
It's
but
scary.
like, who's gonna watch that movie? Oh yeah. I got crabs now. So. Yeah, I thought of something.
That would be scary. Crabs jump scare. They jump at the camera.
Okay, I just thought about something with the crab thing, right?
Yeah.
It could be a thing, or it could be with any disease, I guess. But
Right.
like, they go to like try to get it treated. But like the doctor is the one that gave them whatever it was. I think that would be fun. It'd be stupid, but it'd be fun. I feel like if it was attacked the right way.
Interesting.
Yeah. So the whole time this person is trying to like get out this clinic, but the doctor that they went to is like a master manipulator or something. I don't know. And he's like,
he's a bunch of crabs in a human suit.
That's the ending. That's the
like
ending.
millions of little tiny crabs come out.
That's the ending.
Do you know what crabs look like, by the way?
No.
Okay, let me show you. Because I assume you're imagining actual crabs.
I'm like imagining little things that like pinch you. That's all. I don't like. I am imagining actual crabs, but like they're very small.
So they look like
kind of like tickish.
Ew! What is that?
Bro got crabs on his back.
Ew! They look so. Hey, look! You can get a plushie crab. That's
What?
That's pretty.
Why?
Ew. Imagine taking like your girl to your bedroom and she sees you have like a crab plushie.
She's like, "What is this from?" Oh, that's just what's on my ass right now.
Actually, that could be a good test because if she's like, "Is that a crab?" She might have crabs.
Oh,
because
no.
otherwise, how would you know what that looks like?
You are correct.
It's smart. It's smart.
But
Everybody buy a crab plushie.
No. Look. But maybe she has researched it because she has a family member that has it. Why would she know that? Because that family member is very open about their personal life.
Oh. Yeah, I guess it could happen. Yeah.
So you can't judge a book by its cover.
Hey, don't buy that crap. Oh, cancel that order. Cancel it. Refund yourself.
Right now. You do not want it. Sorry, guys. False alarm. We thought we were helping.
Oh, also, fun fact. We were talking about The Nun 2. There's only 2 minutes and 57 seconds of the titular nun on screen. You only see her for 3 minutes.
Well, I mean, Thanos was a threat the entire MCU and didn't come.
Well, but Infinity War and Endgame, he's the main character. You see him all the time.
You right. But
like the nun's, she's on the poster. Where is she?
That's kind of like in relevance to Thanos, right? Just in the nun's defense, Thanos was talked about from the first Avengers all the way up until Infinity War. So. Kind of like that one movie, them 2 movies, him being like the main character, it's kind of the same when you think about the grand scheme of 4 phases.
I don't think so.
I tried.
Maybe the devil. The devil could be like your Thanos in this movie. But like that's sort of like if you took the first Avengers movie and you never saw Loki. You know what I mean? Until like the last 3 minutes.
Oh yeah, you're right.
There's Loki. We found
He's
him.
Here.
And then they beat him up and it's over.
Oh well.
You know what I mean?
You put it that way, then I didn't watch it, so
it's not good. And the Pet Semetary Bloodlines, it's the most boring of the 3. I don't want to talk about it too much.
Okay.
In this movie, it said that those resurrected by the Pet Semetary must be shot in the eye in order to stop them. This detail is present in neither the source novel nor any previous movie adaptation. So.
Well, I mean,
this is a prequel, by the way.
Oh, well, darn. Well,
It's weird.
They should stop making prequels, honestly. They should just make...
Or just stop with the Pet Semetary stuff. It's one book.
It's unnecessary. Stop it.
Alright, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
I was planning on watching that yesterday, but,
really?
I went to sleep.
Okay. Well, it's not very good.
My girlfriend was like, "Oh, we should watch Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey." And I'm like, Sure. I heard it's pretty bad. And she's like, yeah, but it should be fun. And I'm like, oh, okay.
You know what? With your girlfriend, I think it would be fun.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, sure.
There's like a lot of random like nudity.
Oh, well, darn. Well, I mean, that's
Like,
that's kind
you
of
see a lot of boobies.
Yeah, that's kind of expected for like a cheap
Horror movie. That is a slasher movie, especially. It's a common trope.
Exactly.
See some boobies. But...
Jason did it all the time. Shout out Jason.
Jason Blum. That's his name. Did I say John Blum?
You did. You said John Blum.
John Blumhouse. Is that
John
what I said?
Blumhouse.
Jason Blum. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but Jason.
Continue. Sorry.
I was talking about Voorhees, not Blum.
Oh, you were talking about Jason Voorhees.
Yeah, my bad.
My
Blum.
bad.
I didn't mean that.
Sorry.
But Voorhees, in his movies, he's like he should make a comeback? I don't think so. Yes, he should. I don't know, man.
With the right director, maybe.
Maybe. Don't make it Blumhouse. Blumhouse, stay away from it.
Don't make it David Gordon Green, whatever his name is.
Don't make it him either.
Not the Pineapple Express guy.
Make it someone that knows how to direct horror. Like me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe Jaleel.
Maybe not me. But let me be Jason.
Yeah, let him be Jason. He's a tall guy.
Or let me die.
Hey, stand up for a second. Show him how tall you are.
I'm actually 8 foot.
Look at that. You can't even... You can't see his head when he stands up.
Exactly.
Like
I'm like a giant.
What the frick? Oh my gosh, it's Kevin! 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 Oh my gosh!
Hey, Kevin cameo. Kevin Fagoli.
Now get him out of here. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here.
Get him.
Oh. Kevin, come on.
A little bit of... Okay, so the movie... let me share my thoughts, I guess, really quickly.
Okay.
I didn't really like it.
What?
It's not very good. I just, I see, the gratuitous and really cheap bad.
Oh, you're talking about Winnie the Pooh Blood.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh Blood.
Okay.
Not Jason, no, sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, all the kills, I just feel nothing. It's not that creative. They don't really... It's not that explicit, except for a couple scenes, but, I'm just like, okay. The characters are all very boring. I don't care. The masks are really bad. Fun fact, the masks you see in the movie, the one on the poster, that wasn't made for this movie. It's not unique to the movie. That's a mask that existed before this that you could buy online.
Bro. I mean, I guess if it's a cheap horror movie, you ain't got time to be outsourcing original stuff.
Piglets too. Piglets too.
I'm pretty... Isn't it getting a sequel?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is. It made a lot of money.
In the sequel... Get an original mask.
Get original masks. You made plenty of money. You can absolutely make original masks.
Exactly.
Maybe one that moves and is not just like the whole movie. Okay, the film was pulled from Hong Kong 2 days before its release, likely due to Xi Jinping's history of banning the character Winnie the Pooh. Did you know about that?
I did not. Why?
A lot of people say he looks like Winnie the Pooh. So he's banned a lot of Winnie the Pooh things. And Hong Kong said, yeah, we can't play it because of technical difficulties. Okay.
That's hilarious. Okay.
Yeah, that is pretty funny. The film was shot in 8 days, which is insane.
Pretty short.
That is insane.
Yes.
The masks used in the film... Oh, I already said that. The film grossed $5 million on a $100,000 budget.
Oh, yeah.
That is a huge success.
Yeah.
That is a huge success.
Nothing but profit. Holy jeez.
Because of this, the director plans to make a bunch of, Disney horror movies.
I was going to say, I seen a Bambi one.
Yeah, he wants to make Bambi. He wants to make the Winnie the Pooh sequel, of course.
That would be interesting. What would you... I think I heard about this actually with the Bambi stuff. It was where Bambi sees his mother die and then they go out to avenge them essentially.
You know what would make that cool?
What?
If it's a puppet Bambi and not just some buff dude with a deer mask on.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, really? If you can make a cool looking puppet, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Imagine just a deer just killing people.
That would be cool.
Yeah,
that would be. See, that's what I mean. It's real. I guess it's not real life, but
cool.
It's a deer though. The deer is real.
I don't know. I'm not impressed by this directorial debut. I don't have high hopes for Bambi.
I do not either, but it should. Hopefully, it's fun.
It'll be a hoot.
That's not the sound a deer makes.
It'll be a or whatever.
Correct, it will be.
Okay, Somebody That I Used to Know. Directed by Dave Franco, starring Alison Brie and Jay Ellis. You know Allison Brie.
I do know Allison Brie. I know Dave Franco.
They are married, in case you didn't know.
Yes.
Allison Brie's character, her TV show gets canceled. She goes to her hometown. She meets her childhood best friend, falls in love with him, but he's engaged. And the woman he's engaged to reminds her of her younger self. Still, though, that doesn't stop her. She's really sad from the TV thing. She tries to hook up with her engaged friend.
Lord, Allison, get it together.
They do, and his fiance is all mad at Allison Brie's character. And it's really where the movie ends.
That's the whole movie?
Yeah, it's not very good. It's supposed to be a rom-com, I guess, but it is so unfunny and it takes itself so seriously. Fun fact, Danny Pudi is in this, and it is the first time him and Allison Brie have been in something since Community ended.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Good.
We should have had a Community movie this year, by the way.
You told me about that earlier this year.
Because the actors and writers strike, it's been postponed. Unfortunately, but those were important, and I'm glad they happened. Yeah. Whatever. It's so boring. There really aren't any jokes. All the jokes are just people being mean. There's like vomiting. Allison Brie is a nudist, so pretty much every Allison Brie movie, there's a scene where she's nude, where it's showing.
Works for me.
Yeah. I do like Allison Brie, but I mean, it just feels random sometimes. Like
there's no reason for it. It's just there.
Yeah. But she's very passionate about that. If you didn't know.
About being nude?
Yeah, I'm being serious about that.
Why?
It's a thing, nudist. Being a nudist.
But is it like a movement or something?
I think it's just a thing. I don't really understand.
She's just a nudist?
Yeah, nudist means you try to be naked as much as you can.
Why not just make a OnlyFans? That works.
Yeah.
I mean...
Yeah.
I don't think the whole world needs to see that.
Do whatever you want with your body. Just
that is correct.
Keep the children away. Keep it away from children. Please.
Yeah, children should not want to go to school naked because they seen you naked. I don't think so, Allison.
Oh yeah, and Jay Ellis's character, her love interest, was so boring. They did not have great chemistry. She should have ended up with Danny Pudi, the less problematic choice. They actually had chemistry. Also, another thing, the movie is called Somebody That I Used to Know. Guess what? Like that one song. Yes. And that one song doesn't play in the movie.
What?
They never play the song. And it's an Amazon Prime movie, by the way.
That should have been in the movie. That should have been in the trailers.
It should have been in the credits at least. Are you just like you're blue balling me? I'm going through all this dreadful foreplay of a movie, only to get blue balled by the lack of Goatee or Gautier, whatever that band's name was.
Gautier.
This movie was made by Amazon Prime. They made another movie recently, 2022, I think it was last year, called "I Want You Back," like the Michael Jackson song. They didn't play that song in that movie either.
Amazon, get it together.
"I Want You Back" is a good movie though. You should check that out if you like rom-coms.
Okay.
It has Charlie Day in it. Dear David, Jaleel, do you know BuzzFeed? Are you familiar?
I know what it is. Yes.
BuzzFeed. Are you familiar with Dear David?
No, I'm not.
Oh boy, so this is a big can of worms. If you didn't know, this year BuzzFeed broke into the film industry with 2 movies.
Oh, okay.
There's another movie they made this year called...
Wait a minute. We're talking about BuzzFeed that makes the articles.
Yeah, all the stupid articles and the bad YouTube videos.
Okay, BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
I mean, sure.
Ooh.
Okay.
Anyways, the other film they made this year, put it on screen, I forgot its name. It's bad too, but I just didn't bother writing about it. Okay, so this is a horror movie based on the viral Twitter thread, ARG, of the same name, Dear David. Back in 2017, Adam Ellis, former BuzzFeed employee, made up a story about ghost hunting in his Queens apartment, seeing a little boy named David with a little soft head indentation in his head. Let me show you.
Okay.
You know how, like, babies have squishy heads?
Yeah. His head does not morph together?
It's, like, pushed inside. That's what it looks like.
Oh. But, like...
It's not that scary. It's just...
How old is he?
I don't know. It's like a boy ghost, baby. Yeah. Anyways, you know, when I was a kid, it scared me. I'm sure it scared a lot of people who are familiar with it. In the movie, David appears before him because Adam was responding to trolls online. People were trolling him on Twitter. And Dear David, he haunts cyberbullies. But that doesn't make sense, though, because he's responding to cyberbullies. Why is he being haunted by David?
That's strange. Okay.
Strange choice. Yeah, it's weird. You know, weird logic. Doesn't
It was
make a lot of sense.
misunderstood by the directors and writers. Get it together, guys.
Yeah, I mean, the original story was fine enough. You didn't have to, you know, do... there's a lot of cyberbullying messaging, like, cyberbullying is bad, but it doesn't go any deeper than that.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, sort of like Ralph Breaks the Internet or
Ooh,
something.
it would be... I think... Did they have, like, a thing in there where it was, like they showed... Wait, so he wasn't going after the bullies at all?
No, David was not. He was just going after Adam for responding to the bullies.
That's stupid.
Well,
okay. Where I could fix that movie, writing-wise.
Yeah.
General
I feel
outline,
like most people could.
I would say, yeah. Just make it like a nightmare, like a Ghost of Christmas. I don't know, with the Ghost movie with Scrooge and whatnot.
You see a lot of like really bad jump scares of like a CG baby.
Darn,
it's not scary at all. It's
scary.
This is another. This movie sounds like it'd be hilariously bad. It's very tedious. I don't know. Watch. None of these are really like bad fun. Maybe Winnie the Pooh a little bit. Okay. There's a scene where David downloads Grindr on Adam's phone and sends people messages to like ruin his love life or something.
What?
What? This is a little boy.
What?
This is a little boy.
Bro.
He's downloading Grindr on this dude's phone. That doesn't make
If they
sense.
just made him older, it would have made more sense. Probably like 16, maybe
Or just
17.
if they did like a Jacob's Ladder thing and made a plot twist where it was like there was never a ghost. Adam's just crazy. You could have done that. It could have been that. That would make sense. There's a scene where where Adam gets sent in a video game. Don't ask. It's
okay.
It's stupid. Justin Long was in this movie. You know Justin Long?
I do know Justin Long.
Alvin
Yes.
the Chipmunk.
I don't know why they get credited as the voice actors. You can't tell that anyway.
It's
all the way pitched up.
One person could voice all of them.
Oh, he's supposed to be in a movie called I want to say it's A Wonderful Knife. That movie seems
Wonderful
pretty...
Knife. Did that come out this year?
I don't think it came. It's not out yet, but like it sounds pretty good though.
Sounds like a Christmas movie. Like
It is.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's basically like a horror Christmas movie.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, you see a lot of those. But
Yeah, but it's like
Justin Long, interesting.
yeah.
Good for him.
He's the killer.
Hey, shout out Justin Long.
He's the killer. Spoiler. I should have said spoiler before. Spoilers. He is the killer. How do I know that? The trailer. Duh. Go watch the trailer.
Alright, second to last, Peter Pan and Wendy, the Disney Plus live action remake.
I heard that was bad from the jump. Like that was. I watch reviews of movies on YouTube sometimes. Whenever I'm kind of like I'm not really interested in a movie, but I'm curious as to what other people think of it.
Yeah.
So I watched that, and there's this one guy I watch. I'm not gonna plug you because no free promo.
No, you can. Go ahead.
Okay, well, 3C Films. He's one of my favorite YouTubers or whatever. Like, cause he's like.
Hey, shout out 3C Films.
Shout out you 3C, but he
Come in.
I'm the nun from The Nun 2, and I like my movie.
but he's very positive. He's like a very positive person.
That's good. That's
and
good.
It's
a quality we lack.
Exactly. There's not a lot of people like that, you know. Yeah. So I really like watching him talk about movies. And he was like, if I remember correctly, I want to say he wasn't like overly critical of it, but he didn't like it. Mm-hmm. And so if he is like kind of reaching to like bring out like the good stuff in the movie or whatever, I can kind of tell like he's not like a mean guy. So it's like so it's like there
are a few things to like about the movie.
Yeah, so but like I could tell that he wasn't really a big fan of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So I'm like, well, there goes my answer.
Right. That's like if your really nice friend doesn't like a person, then it's like, oh, that person's probably really bad.
Exactly.
This movie is divisive. A lot of people would say all these others are worse. You know, maybe they are. Some of those horror movies are definitely worse than this. There's no like super fans, but there are definitely like people who thought it was fine. I really didn't. I really did not like it. I like the animated one a lot. This feels very low budget. It feels a little lazy. It's very ugly. Neverland is supposed to be this colorful place with rainbows and pirate ships and mermaids.
Through the trailers where it was like very like dull.
No, I would not want to go to that Neverland.
Exactly.
It's like a liminal space. It's these giant, broad, open, grassy cliffs. Yeah. And when they first go to Neverland, they're like spread out and they're like walking like a mile to reach each other.
Like in the trailer?
No, in the movie.
Oh.
It's like I would not want to be there. It's like some remote place in Scotland or something. Put it on screen where they filmed. I don't know.
In Scotland.
Yeah, I must say though, in the original movie, it's not perfect. Obviously, there are awkward depictions of Native Americans, which they do fix in this movie. They actually hired a Cree actress. I forgot her name. Put it on screen. There she is.
Boom.
Shout out her. Peter Pan. I feel like the actor they chose sort of a bad choice. He kind of lacks the depth of Peter Pan, I think.
Okay.
Sort of just feels like a guy.
Do they play into the whole like the kids dying or whatever, and they're going to Neverland to like because they're dead or something?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that's a fun idea. That'd be a cool movie. At least I didn't think so. I didn't catch that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The lead actor they chose for Peter Pan, I don't know. Maybe they just didn't have enough auditions, and they were like, okay, just pick
He's
him.
the best guy.
Yeah, I don't know.
They should have had me as Peter Pan.
Maybe the kid just has like a really good like agent or something.
Shout out his agent.
Alright, I hate to be grilling on him, he's a kid, whatever. The film was put on Disney Plus because other Peter Pan films in recent years have bombed in the box office. Peter Pan in 2003 and Pan in whatever year.
That is valid.
Do you remember Pan?
I do not.
It was fun. I watched it on Redbox when I was a wee little lad.
Oh, okay.
Definitely a Redbox movie. This feels like a Redbox movie.
Made straight for Redbox. Does Redbox have a streaming service? I feel like they should.
They do. They do.
Yeah.
It's one of the free ones.
Okay, that makes sense.
In the book, it said girls are too smart to be lost, so they weren't included in the Lost Boys. In this movie, there are girls in the Lost Boys. They just call themselves Lost Boys, though. I didn't really have a problem with that. Whatever, that's fine. But that's a little bit of trivia for you.
Nice.
Will Smith, Jim Carrey, and Joaquin Phoenix were considered for the role of Hook. Captain Hook.
Who played him?
Jude Law.
Oh,
he was the villain in Captain Marvel.
Oh, let me think. Okay, let me think.
Imagine Will Smith as Captain Hook.
Oh, that's hot.
Oh, hey, I'm a pirate.
Like that would be
Peter Pan.
That'd be so interesting though. That'd be funny.
That would be. I don't mind that. I think I'd like to see it. Like,
from him to go to Aladdin to Captain Hook.
Captain Hook, yeah. I mean, it would be a different approach to the character, so it'd be funny. I think. Jim Carrey would be good. Joaquin Phoenix, I don't know. Sounds a little boring.
Yeah.
He's not a very. He doesn't play like fun characters.
Yeah, he's very serious in a lot of his roles.
Yeah, he was good in Joker, Napoleon.
I haven't watched it. Yeah.
I don't really care for him in that. He was fine. He was fine.
I can't say that I was a big fan of Napoleon, so I don't plan on watching the movie.
Okay, the last movie I have listed here. Let me take a big gulp of water because this is a whopper. Bamma Rush.
Oh.
This was an HBO Max documentary marketed as an expose on sororities. Are you familiar?
With sororities? Or?
On sororities.
Oh, I mean, not
Not
really.
friends, sororities.
Not really.
So before this film came out, there was a lot of buzz that HBO was making a documentary about sororities. There was a lot of... there were rumors that there were girls working for HBO going through the rushing process. In fact, there was one girl who didn't get into any sororities because everyone thought she was working for HBO.
Oh.
She had like a hair tie that they thought was a mic or something. They would call her HBO girl. It's a little fun fact for you.
For sure.
Anyways, because of those rumors, there was a lot of buzz and paranoia and excitement built up for this movie that spread all over social media. In fact, in the marketing, the trailers, and the movie, they use a lot of clips from social media, TikTok especially.
Okay.
Which was cool in the intro, because I was like, whoa, what is about to happen? In the film, though, they don't really expose anything. It's, in fact, you don't see the rush process at all. This is one thing I did like about the movie, alright, it was fine. You learn the stories of a couple of the girls in the sorority, how they, you know, they have issues with, you know, beauty standards and, they have issues with beauty standards and looking for community. And they find that in sororities, and that's all good and well. They talk about the Machine a lot, which is it's a secret society at Alabama University, Alabama State, which is a real thing. In the documentary, they frame it as some kind of spooky cult, like they play like, you know, spooky music and stuff. when in reality, it's just sort of like institutionalized racism. Like, it's not something spooky. It's just a like group of white people who have a little club.
Oh well.
It's, you know,
the spookiest of clubs.
Spooky. What do they do? What do they do? They keep out other races.
Yeah, they're just big old wall. They basically did what Donald Trump wanted to do with America.
Yeah, it's just a little club. I mean,
shout out. Don't shout them out. Actually,
don't shout out the Machine. Anyways, so the film, you see you meet a couple of the girls, and you learn about them before they rush, and then after, and then the rest of the movie is about the director's battle with alopecia. That's been people's biggest issue with this movie.
That's like really why he made this movie.
It's very. It was a she. It was a she.
Okay, yeah.
It's very polarizing.
Was it Jada?
No, it wasn't Jada.
Oh, okay.
She does have alopecia though. Yeah, it's a very polarizing choice. Those things don't really flow together very well, except, yeah, I mean, you could lean into the beauty standards things, but they don't really do that very much in the movie. It's just a weird choice. I feel like the alopecia thing is fine, but you should have made that movie instead of marketing some sort of expose and then essentially saying nothing about sororities. Sororities are... It's an inherently political thing. There's baggage in history attached to sororities.
Right.
You know, history of sexual assault and racism that they don't really touch on. They completely gloss over.
Right.
So it's just kind of weird. And then you move on to your own battle with alopecia.
That's what they really wanted to talk about was the battles with alopecia. Then they were like, well, people aren't going to watch that.
And it's the director's specific story. It's the director's story about herself. Exactly. It's very self-grandizing, and it's just very misleading. Weird choice. I sort of feel like it's HBO's fault or Warner Bros.' fault because they've made a lot of misses this year. So to me, it felt like a lot of corporate meddling. I don't exactly blame the director. I think she could go on to make better documentaries. I thought it was edited very well, but gosh, they missed the mark, man. And I don't hate sororities. I feel like they do good things. They do a lot of charities, and I know sorority girls who are cool. And too many people like hate on sororities. It's very easy to.
Yeah.
Right, you know, but whatever.
I have to say, they're not. You can't. I wouldn't like overgeneralize them and be like, oh yeah, all y'all are bad type of thing.
Yeah, right. But
there's probably a few bad eggs in the batch, but you know. That's with everything.
some bad history, but they're not bad.
Yeah. They're inherently bad, but they're trying to do better. That's what we need in society.
Like America.
Like America.
Although, are they really trying?
We'll be right back after this.
Who's to say? Anyways, sororities, good. Movie, bad.
Correct.
Do better, Warner Bros.
You know what, Warner Bros? Just don't do anything, actually. Just be stagnant for a while. For about 5 years. And then you can make a big story out of coming back. There you go. I just gave you $1 billion idea right there.
Also, I'll close with this last fact about Bamma Rush. There's one scene where they're kitchening in the sorority house kitchen, and you can see a roach run across the stove.
That is gross. Do they eat the roach?
No, they don't.
Oh,
they don't.
Darn. That would have made it
That's
better.
funny, though. That's funny. You can see a roach. There it is.
Oh, look, the roach. So now you can play a drinking game for every roach you see in that movie. In that documentary.
It's just one, I think. I don't know. Let us know. Let us watch the movie. Tell us how many roaches you spot. What if they see a roach in this video? Well, it wouldn't
drink.
It wouldn't be on you. It'd be on me. This is my room.
Well, drink. Take a drink to that.
Take a drink.
Water, though. Water. We do not condone drinking for any ages. Unless you're depressed or something. Maybe you should drink. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you should just fight your demons with water. Because demons don't like water. But we do. Look at us. We're big, healthy men.
We're drinking water.
Yes, we are.
Any closing thoughts? Hopes for 2024?
The MCU, like you said.
Oh, we didn't really talk about that.
Yeah.
Wait, or DC.
Yeah.
I feel like these movies are worse.
Yeah, honestly, I'm finna say because I seen a few lists that were saying like The Flash and Ant-Man Quantumania was like the worst movies of 2020.
Bad, but
I don't think they're the worst movies. That's like insane.
no, I could definitely watch them. You know, they're watchable. I feel
exactly.
like most people couldn't watch these movies.
These are the movies you
These
don't
would be
watch.
hard to watch.
I think, yeah, see, that's...
The Flash is bad. It's a little overhated.
Yeah, well,
It doesn't
I haven't
make
watched
any
it, so I don't know, but yeah, yeah.
It's very ugly, and the story doesn't make a lot of sense, but you can watch it. It's fine to watch.
If you like The Flash, don't watch that movie.
Oh, that is true. That is true. If you like good films, don't watch that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you don't care, then...
But if you're one of those people that kind of like the trash talk on movies...
That's a good one to trash talk on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or if you want to make a YouTube channel out of movie commentaries, you can make a lot of good content out of bad movies.
That's right. You can talk a lot in that movie,
Exactly.
for sure. Meg 2 was pretty bad, but if you like the first Meg, maybe you'd like that one. No. Ant-Man Quantumania, I mean, it was fine. I don't think it was as ugly as everyone says it is.
Yeah.
There's some cool looking shots. I don't know. It's just boring. Just kind of lame.
Right.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. My phone's recording.
Yes. Yes.
What are some other... Oh, FNAF. Oh, we did. We did talk about that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not a bad movie at all. It's just, out of the movies that I've watched, it's probably the worst. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour?
Didn't watch that, but I can only imagine.
You do like Taylor Swift, though.
I do.
So
I love Taylor
actually,
Swift.
You would like it.
I love Taylor Swift, actually.
You
She
know-
has a lot of bangers. I used to be a Taylor Swift hater.
Now
Shout
I
out
like to.
Megan, I guess.
Shout out Megan.
She made me listen to the whole Midnight Song.
Megan Mathregan. That came out this year. That movie's
That was
actually...
like in January, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's actually fine. That movie's okay.
It would have been better if it was like if they went with a like original idea with like I don't think it was supposed to be PG at first until like that TikTok dance and stuff.
No, lame. Yeah, that movie would have been better if it was rated R. Just like FNAF. FNAF should have been rated R.
The next FNAF better be rated R.
It's not.
I don't think it's gonna come out to like 20. No. It's not gonna come out to 2025. They got time to rectify.
They better make it better
That's
for crying out loud.
That's what I'm saying. Josh is gonna be in the movie, I assume.
And Matthew Lillard, I assume.
Please have
probably
more.
Doug. They'll bring Doug back.
Nah, yeah. Shout out Doug.
Shout out Doug. Shout out Doug.
We love Doug over here.
We love Doug. This video has been a lot of us like talking about one thing and be like, oh, that reminds me.
Exactly. We're ADHD bros.
We are ADHD bros. Yeah. Boom.
Nice.
If there are any other films you deem the worst of 2023, let us know.
In the comments somewhere.
In the comments, presumably.
The left, the right, the down, the up.
Or if you see us in public, you can do that too as well. Probably.
Don't do that to me, because you might not.
Hey,
make
I know
it
some movies.
Ah!
I know some bad movies. You guys should have talked about Barbie. You should have talked about Barbie.
See, and that is one of the... What? Oh, that is one of the movies I've watched. And I don't think it's that bad. It's above...
It's good.
It's like right above FNAF, actually. But it's not that bad.
Spoiler alert, when I talk about the best movies of 2023, Barbie's there. Sorry. I think Barbie's fine. It's okay.
Okay.
It's good.
Valid.
No, I would say it's better than okay and fine. It's good.
Okay.
It is a good movie.
Shout out Greta.
Good movie. Shout out Greta. She rocks.
I watched Lady Bird for the first time a few weeks ago.
That is great movie.
I wouldn't say great because I don't like movies that have like annoying protagonists. I hate annoying protagonists.
She reminds me of my sister though.
Oh, well, that's valid. But it was a well-written movie. Oh, the movie that we watched yesterday was Bones and All. That is a good movie. That is a great movie.
Is it with Timothy Chalamet?
It is. It's like very well written, I'd say.
Is that where he's like a cannibal?
Yeah, where they eat people. It's gross, but it was very well written. That's becoming like a genre now, like sexy cannibals. They did that with Why you do that
the Winter Soldier. He had a movie like that as well.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Winter Soldier was a cannibal. I was like, whoa.
No.
Hold on, no.
What's that actor's name?
Sebastian Stan?
Sebastian Stan, yeah. He had a sexy cannibal movie.
Oh, that's kind of...
It's very German.
Ooh.
German.
Sexy cannibals? Or
yeah,
Sebastian?
sexy as a concept. It feels very German.
Oh,
sorry. I don't know if that's right. That might be wrong. That might be very wrong. I think that's just a trope. I'm thinking of that IT Crowd episode with the German cannibal. Hey, play that clip. Hey, roll that clip.
Rolling.
So how long does this course last?
Sorry?
How long does this course last?
Course? What course?
Hang on, take my clothes off.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm confused.
Well, so am I.
What did you think this was?
Well, I was going to eat you.
I may have misheard you there. Did you just say that you're going to eat me? Right, you did say that.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm here for the cookery.
No, this is the cookery.
Look, I've got your advert here.
Yes.
I printed it out.
Yes. So...
I want to cook with you.
Oh, no, my English is not so good.
You want to cook with me? Using me, you mean?
Yes, you see?
Yeah, I see where the confusion was. I thought this was a cookery course.
No.
But you were looking for someone who would agree to let you kill and eat them.
Yeah. You see?
That is funny.
Yeah. So, you're not interested?
Oh, no, thanks very much. It's not for me. He wanted to eat me. I know Egg and my face were in alignment.
He wanted to eat you?
Yes.
He's one of those German cannibals.
He is, and he was such a nice man.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he was a fine young cannibal.
And we're back.
Alright, we should probably end it. Okay.
Wrap it up.
If you liked this video, check out this video.
Or this one.
Or, if you're watching this when it first comes out, there are no other videos to watch.
There is not.
Stick around.
Stick around.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Drink water.
Hey, he tweaking!